Hey, what's going on guys, Grouch here bringing you another facts video on the extremely popular Soul Eater series. You guys really seemed to enjoy the last video I did, so this week I thought I'd bring you guys my top 5 facts about everyone's favorite symmetry freak, Death the Kid. Although, he's still not quite as freaky as Excalibur, he's just cringy. Just look at those soulless eyes, my god. Anyways, I'm just getting off topic now, let's just jump into the video. And just like last time, I'm gonna go ahead and drop the spoiler warning for anyone who hasn't read the manga completely and still has intentions of doing so. So with all that being said, I hope you guys enjoy. Number 5, something you probably already know if you've seen my last couple Soul Eater videos, is that Death the Kid has proven time and time again to be the most beloved character in the series. He managed to maintain the rank of first place between the two polls that were held randomly throughout the duration of the manga. Well, for his sake, I think he's probably better off if we just lie to him and tell him he came in 8th. Wait, what? Wait, he already knows? Wait, where is he now? Well, moving on. Number 4, if you're anything like me, it's more likely than not you've noticed at one point or another the striking similarities that Death the Kid shares with Takeshi and Asura. I mean, their designs are so similar you could almost mistake them for brothers. Well, let me tell you. It was revealed in the manga, not the anime, the manga, of course, just the manga, yeah, always, that both Kid and Asura were created from soul fragments of Lord Death's soul. So while I wouldn't exactly consider them to be blood brothers, they are brothers nonetheless. Something else that I found interesting is that both seem to represent completely opposite beliefs. Kid, who has an obsession with symmetry, seems to represent order and balance, while Asura denies and despises both. Number 3, many fans have debated over the age of Death the Kid for quite some time now. After all, he is a Grim Reaper and his father has been around for hundreds and hundreds of years. Asura, whom we just said to be Kid's older brother, is also a few hundred years old himself. And while it's pretty obvious that Death the Kid hasn't been around quite as long as they have, it is possible that his real age could be double or even more of that when compared to Maka or Blackstar, although nothing about his real age was ever revealed in the manga or the anime. Even so, we do know his exact age. Soul Eater's creator Atsushi Okubo revealed over Twitter that Kid was actually around 13 to 15 years old. If we look at the series in the chronological order, we can deduce that he is 13 in Soul Eater Not, 14 at the start of the Soul Eater series, and 15 by the end of it. Number 2, it is mentioned by Maka at one point during the series that it is usually difficult for a Meister to be able to match soul wavelengths with more than one weapon. However, because Kid is a highly skilled Meister, most likely due to the fact that he is a Grim Reaper, he was able to achieve this ability of dual-wielding weapons. However, it is also because they are sisters that both Liz and Patty share a natural connection with one another. They both also share a sense of admiration for Kid for helping them get off the streets and introducing them to a better life. Also, just saying, 2 weapons is way cooler than having 2 Meisters. Just saying. Number 1, we all know Death the Kid has a slight problem when it comes to, well, anything and everything that's not perfect. However, he himself is pretty asymmetrical. I'm of course referring to the 3 stripes that appears on one half of his face and not the other. Funny enough, Kid has tried to remove these lines in order to make himself symmetrical by dyeing his hair, but the lines continue to reappear because his Reaper body rejects all form of chemicals and toxins. But it's not Kid's hair problem that I want to get into, rather I want to discuss the purpose of the lines. Yes, believe it or not, they do actually have a purpose behind them. They are known as the lines of Sanzu and are meant to be the connection between the current Shinigami and his soon-to-be heir. In this case, Kid and his father. The half-lines Kid is shown to have throughout the series is actually a result of his age. As Kid gets older, the lines on his hair will begin to connect one by one, and once all 3 have fully connected, he will have become a fully matured Shinigami. Now here's the catch, for every line that Kid completes, it brings his father, who is the current Shinigami, closer and closer to death. Once all 3 have completely connected, Kid officially becomes the new Shinigami and his father perishes, and the cycle is continued once more. This is only really talked about in the manga, however it is slightly hinted in the anime during Kid's final battle with Asura. When Kid is preparing the Ultra Death Cannon and the final line connects, there is a brief cutoff to his father's mask cracking. This final connection should have killed off Lord Death like how it did in the manga, but he was able to survive for unknown reasons. Not gonna lie, this fact makes me wish the anime stuck to the actual story sometimes. And there you have it, 5 facts about Death the Kid. Hopefully you're able to learn something new from this video, but most of these facts I didn't know myself, so that's partly why I picked them. But if you guys know of any other facts about Death the Kid that I didn't mention in this video, by all means, leave it in the comment down below. Also, go ahead and comment the word kid down below to let me know you made it to the end of this video. And as always, if you enjoyed this video, I'd appreciate it if you could tap that like button if you enjoyed, and subscribe for future videos. If you have an idea for a top 10, leave a comment down below. I make top 10s of just about anything. And with that being said, I'll thank you for watching. I'll see you next time.